Good morning, my name is Mike Fall from PIXILAB here at InfoComm 2025, and I want to tell you a little bit more about PIXILAB's product solution for creating display and controlling interactive solutions. So PIXILAB blocks has been on the market for about 10 years, and it's been used in places like museums, visitor centers, trade shows, exhibitions. Our prime focus is fixed installations in places similar to museums or exhibitions or corporate theaters and places like that, where you need to have displays interacting with visitors' mobile devices and with various kinds of sensors in the environment, and you also need control capabilities for powering things up and down and so on. So let's move on here and take a look at what you can do. One of the things you can do, which I won't be able to demo here because I don't have an audience during this filming here, is to have people join into the system by scanning a QR code, and then they can get into the system and they will show up in the system with maybe their picture and their name and whatever information they want to provide. We can collect scores as they move throughout, so you can have a game in one situation and then you can use the scores to unlock something further down the road. Blocks is a system based on a server, and the server connects to your local network in your presentation environment, and then it drives things like lighting and displays and other things that you may have in the room. So you may have like a touch display or other kinds of displays along the wall, LEDs, projection, and so on. And we also have the production software that you need that you can run. And the software that we make runs on Mac, Windows, and Linux. The only product we actually sell is the software, so you can put it on pretty much any hardware you want. So you can do interaction through touchscreens or maybe through sensors in the environment, such as the motion sensor here, and of course through mobile devices. So at its core, it's a display and content management system. So you can send any content to any display you want. For example, I can take this capture source and put up your laptop on the screen or any other content that you may want to use. I want to show this video there and so on. So it brings in content like video and so on, and it also manages all your displays doing so. As part of the support for accessibility, which is very important for places like museums, we have the ability to join in again with your phone to get the audio in your phone device in multiple languages. That's something that's used in many museums that use our system. And if you want to, you can also have subtitles showing up on screen, as you see over there. You can change the language, or you can go to larger text or increase contrast. So we have many accessibility features like that, even throwing in some sign language if you need to do that, as you see over on the left side there. Okay, but Blocks is also a complete control system. So in addition to controlling the displays, as you've seen me done here, you can also control things like power. I have a couple of little power outlets here, so I can turn these on and off, either manually or on a schedule or pre-programmed, or I have a moving headlight down there, so I can pick that one and maybe turn it red, and then you can move that around. So you have all these standard control protocols in Blocks that you typically have in such a presentation environment. The interactive capabilities are starting with the traditional like touchscreen things. You can do things like panoramas, like 3D objects that you can spin around, and you can attach things to maybe some explanation to that one or up to the burner here. So that's 3D content. And of course you have traditional just video playback. We pick a language here. Since we're from Sweden, I pick Swedish. And then you can listen to that lady talking there about her role in a movie. But interaction is not just touchscreens, so we can also do things like taking this bottle here. And if I put this down here on the screen over there, you will get the sensor that senses what kind of object I put there, and if you remove the object, you can have something else happening on the screen. Or you can have maybe a slideshow. You have two different slideshows to pick from here. So I take this slideshow, and then you can just flip forward with slides in this way by using a sensor from a company named Nexmosphere. So we have support for various kinds of sensors and interactivity in this way as well. And finally, the latest addition to blocks is the timeline block, which allows you to program things in a time linear fashion, and that's what you see running here. And of course, that can do visuals like you have on the top 3 track here, and it can also do things like lighting control, or I have a few cues for the power relays down here. But that can be used for programming anything from visuals to any other control system functions. So that was all from me here at InfoComm. So thanks. You can find more at our website at pixilab.se. Thank you.